How's it going, Top Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal, taking place tomorrow at the City Ground. So yeah, big game this one. Second versus third in the Premier League. Both sides not really on the best run of form that we could hope for going into a game like this. They lost just on Saturday to West Ham, and obviously we lost to Newcastle. I saw the first half of that one, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch second half, which, you know, take that how you will. Not because I decided not to watch it. I would have watched it, but unfortunately, I was out, so I wasn't able to watch it. But yeah, that first half, well, I mean, we started off well, and then 11 minutes of just absolute madness that led to us going down 4-1. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe what was going on in front of my eyes. I was fuming, but we've got to put that behind us, and we've got to go again. And we really have to make sure that we put an end to this run, because it's not great. It really isn't great. And our home form isn't too bad this season. It was our away form that was really, really good, but that's kind of dipped recently with a couple of losses. So we're going to have to really, really, be on our game to try and get something from Arsenal. I know they're going to be down a little bit, obviously, after a loss against West Ham at home, where they pretty much handed Liverpool the title, if you will. Like they've got a real mountain to climb now if they're going to try and get this title. So yeah, look, I think it's a difficult one, but they're going to be wanting to respond, as are we. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some people on the timeline saying we're going to have to really be at our best. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take one of our best performances of the season to get anything from this game. And then I've seen other fans saying they fancy us. So I don't know. It's going to be a difficult one. It's going to be really interesting to see how it pans out. But I've got a feeling, we might get something. We've got a decent record at home to Arsenal. I know we lost at home to them last season. I think it was 2-0 or 2-1. The season before that, we scored. Taiwo scored to keep us in, confirm our safety. Had the Man City the title as well that day. Beat them twice in the FA Cup. One season before we got promoted, and one was 2018, I want to say, something along them lines. But yeah, look, it's gonna be a hard game. Of course it is. They're a good side. They've got some good players, but they're not full strength. They haven't got a recognised striker. Gabriel Jesus is out, and Havertz is out also. I mean, I can't believe they didn't get another centre forward in January. I just cannot believe it. And then Saka's out. He's been out for a while. So they're missing some key attacking players, which is going to help us. It's going to benefit us. But I think we've got to give our all. And I think we've got to give a Liverpool at home-esque performance, both on the pitch and in the stands. We've got to really give everything that we have within us. We absolutely have to, because we need to get back to winning ways, because we're looking over our shoulder a bit, and we haven't done that all season. I saw something, it's like we've been third for like 68 days or something, and we don't want to start having to look over our shoulders and worry about what's going on behind us. We want to be able to give everything that we've got to try and catch Arsenal, rather than going, oh, how are we going to not let those teams behind us catch us up? So, we've got to be careful on that. We've got to really make sure that we're the team, in the driving seat kind of thing. I don't know. The fans really need to be on top of the Arsenal players and everything like that, and give our all. But, I don't know. Some part of me thinks, yeah, we could do it, Another part of me thinks, oh, are we going to let this poor run of form unravel us and things? When we were 4-1 down to Newcastle, I was fearing the worst. But then we managed to turn it around a little bit in the second half and bring it to within one goal. So hopefully that gives us a little bit of courage, a little bit of confidence going into this one, and we can really just remove that from our minds and really go again. I think the last time we got hammered, we didn't technically get hammered on the score sheet, but first half we got hammered against Newcastle. Last time we got hammered was against Bournemouth. We managed to turn up in the next game and score 7 and beat Brighton, giving them an absolute leathering. So hopefully we see a response of that calibre But yeah, it's going to be a really, really interesting one. Both teams have a point to prove, have things to put right. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Arteta, a few of the Arsenal fans you see online are starting to turn on him. They're not really happy with what he's doing, and they're not happy with the philosophy that he's playing and the way that he's getting the teams to go to set up and things. He's not adapting when things aren't going right. So hopefully we can play on that and use that as in a bit of a positive way. But going forward, they're going to be weaker. So we've got to make the most of that. And our defence crumbled in those 11 minutes against Newcastle, which is so uncharacteristic to them. So they're going to have to really be on it and really make sure that they're playing as best they can. On 100%. I mean, the way they're defending against Liverpool at home, we need to see something like that. We have to, because, yes, they might be missing some of their big hitters, but we've got to really work hard to shut down their players, because even though their second strings attackers are still going to be very, very good. Trossard, Sterling, Elwanieri, pardon me, I think he scored against us at their ground early on the campaign. But look, I think, we've got to really work hard and make sure that we're at it. We're 100% at it if you want to try and get something from this game. But I think we can. I really do think we can. They're not impenetrable, Arsenal. West Ham shows what to do, and other sides this season. They're not impenetrable. They're not unbeatable. And we can go out there and we can get at them. Chris Wood, he has to take his chances, and I believe that he will. He knows what he's doing, and I truly, truly believe that he can do it. He's just such a reliable man up top. So if he can give the service, then absolutely, I could see him scoring. I think there's got to be a couple of changes for me. I think, maybe Yates starts in that midfield. He came off the bench, and people, it's harder with Yates because sometimes he has a really good game, and other times he's the weakest player on the pitch. I think you go with him, though, because he's got that bite, he's got that tenacity, he's got a bit of a dog inside him, so I'd go with that. The defence, I think you play them, but they have to book their ideas up. It was one of the worst, people are saying it was one of the worst Ola performances in the Forest kit, so he needs to eradicate that and really sort that one out. But yeah, look, I don't want to change too much, but I think you make one or two tweaks and go from there. Do we go for the 5 at the back? Maybe. I think that's what we tried that against somebody recently, and I don't know I can't remember who it was. Was it Fulham? I think we did it against Fulham and it didn't quite pay off, but we might have to soak up a little bit of pressure. Maybe a 5 at the back might work. I'm not too sure. I trust Nuno on this. But yeah, score prediction wise, crikey. You know what? 2-1 the Reds, 2-1 Forest. I just feel it. You know what? I feel it. Hudson-Odoi cutting inside with that new Premier League ball, which that is such a nice ball. Whipping it in top corner would be lovely. We need something. We really, really need something. And can it start today, tomorrow? I hope so. We've got to, if we want to be in the top 4, we've got to beat those teams around us. It's not going to be easy, but we've got to really get everything that we've got, and hopefully we can do it. 2-1 Forest. Come on, you Reds. So let us know down below what you think might happen in the game, your predictions, your starting lineup, all that good stuff. Come on, Forest. Please don't let me down. Like this video if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't already. And come on, you Reds.